At it again, and woo, do I got some good news for you guys today. Man, do I have some good news. But let's make sure we don't get complacent, all right? Go do your part. Take a friend or a family member with you. Take your neighbor. Provide them with a ride, okay? You know, no excuses, all right? No excuses. We got to get out and do our part. And even if you got to have a last minute conversation to let them know the facts of the situation, because obviously we've seen a lot of these guys and gals out here on the left are out here trying to fearmonger folks with a bunch of BS. So you might have to have a last minute conversation and let them know the facts and bring up some video evidence. All right. But anyway, I've got a few videos here that I'm going to be stitching together. But before we get into those, hit that like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel already, hit that subscribe button down below and join the family. And make sure you guys are following me on social media. All of those links are down below in the description box. My Instagram, my Twitter, my Truth Social account, my Discord server, all of that is in the description box below. And please be aware of the scammer trying to scam you guys via Telegram and WhatsApp. It is not me. Please don't be scammed. And if you see the scammer, please inform the person that they are trying to scam that it is not me. It is the scammer. All right. But with all that being said, let's dive into this first clip. Let's check it out.
Here with the latest. Insider Advantage Chairman Matt Towery, Chief Pollster at the Trafalgar Group, Robert Cahaly. Let me praise both of you. Both of you showed up as two of the top pollsters in America. I noticed on Real Clear Politics. Congratulations to both of you.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. We a lot of people were involved in that over the years, so I'm certainly happy.
Well, you better be right
Robert
then on Tuesday.
Very proud of Robert.
Because if you're not, you're going to be. They might take it back. Polling is a hard thing to do. Let's look at the Senate and Robert Cahaly. We're going to go through real quick, both of you. We'll start with Georgia. Robert, who's going to win Georgia in the Senate?
Listen,
Herschel.
Matt?
I think it could be a runoff, but I think Walker's the favorite either way.
hey, to all my Georgians, don't get complacent. Don't get complacent because it will not happen if you do. Okay, this goes for everything that's about to be said in this video. Do not get complacent. Don't get complacent. People, we have the tendency to do that. Oh yeah, we got it in the bag, and then you figure out, oh crap, no, we actually don't. It's because too many people got complacent. They saw some numbers and, oh yeah, it's all right. I'm gonna sit this one out. It's all good. We got it. No, you don't. Let's continue.
Okay, let's go to North Carolina. Ted Budd. Matt.
Bud.
What do you think, Robert?
Bud, not even close.
Let's go to Bolduc in New Hampshire. Robert.
Barely, but Bolduc.
What do you think, Matt?
Burley.
Toss up right now. I don't have an answer, but the momentum is with Baldy.
Okay, let's look at Pennsylvania and Oz. Matt Towery, who's going to win that race?
Well, based on the polling, Oz should win, but Pennsylvania is a weird place in terms of how they count their ballots and the like, so I'm going to have to hold my breath and say it's a toss-up.
Wow. Thoughts, Robert? What do you think?
I think Oz gets the most votes.
Oh boy, that is a loaded term you just.
That's what Robert says every time.
Yeah, that's a loaded term you just threw out there. In the end, do you think Oz wins this, Robert?
I think whether he wins is, like Matt said, it's a toss-up.
All right, let's look at J.D. Vance in Ohio. Thoughts, Robert?
Vance, not close.
JD.
Okay, Matt?
Yeah, same. I agree.
Ron Johnson in Wisconsin. Matt?
Yeah, he's got it.
What do you think, Robert?
I think he wins, but because he's an incumbent, he might be a little under what the polling says.
Okay, let's look at Laxalt in Nevada. Matt?
That one, I believe, is going to be one of the two seats that will probably cause Republicans to secure the Senate. I think he wins.
Okay, Robert, you agree?
Definitely.
And what do you think about Arizona, Blake Masters? Robert?
Blake.
I feel like Masters, with the Libertarian getting out, I think he's got a real advantage now, and he'll close the gap. So I think he wins it, but by a hair.
What do you think, Matt?
I basically agree. I think Kari Lake is running so strong that that's going to help push him over the edge.
Yep.
Let's look at three gubernatorial races: New York, Michigan with Tudor Dixon, Lee Zeldin in New York, and Kari Lake in Arizona.
That Tudor
Who
one's
wins
gotta be
those three
close.
races? Matt Towery.
Well, Kari Lake is going to win in Arizona based on the
that's a
polling we've been
blowout.
doing for the Fox affiliate there. Michigan's going to be an absolute tight race to the end. And I'm not even going to talk about New York because
Hey, so all my hey, listen, you know, it's Buckeye Nation over here. But, okay, it's Ohio State, Buckeye Nation, okay? And, you know, typically we don't associate we don't associate with the other side, the people from that place starting with an M, you know? But for now, we buddies, we partners, and we show our friends, okay? Make sure y'all get out and do your part, okay? Make sure you get out and do your part. We need you.
Robert is the man who discovered there was a close race there in the first place. So I'll talk,
Hold on, run
not
that
even
back.
going to talk about New York because Robert is the man who discovered there was a close race there in the first place. So I'll toss that to him.
All right, you're punting on that one. I love how you guys punt back and forth. Robert, what's your take on the three?
Well, first of all, I think Kari Lake is the new superstar of the Republican Party, and I think she's going to win, and she's going to impress people by how well she wins. I think Michigan is a toss-up, and it's more about what the turnout for opposition to ballot initiative 3 does. That is going to drive that race more than any other factor. And New York, I think it is very, very close, but it really could go either way. And it's going to be about crime, but it's just a matter of, it's going to be a toss-up.
All right. Thank you both, and congratulations also to both of you. The highest rankings on Real Clear Politics in terms of posters and.
So, Michigan and New York, toss-ups. They're going to be close, real close. So, hey, y'all know what to do. If you live in those two places, you know what to do, okay? You know what to do. But let's jump into this other clip from the Daily Caller. Make sure you guys go subscribe to their YouTube channel because they were in New York and they were asking some folks what they think. Let's check it out.
It has to stop, Kathy. You're not helping New York. Lee
Oh, I like that hat.
Zeldin, he's going to fire your, can I say ass? Fire your ass.
So Kathy Hochul in the debate asked why crime is so important.
Anyone who commits a crime has consequences. I don't know why that's so important to you.
So maybe you could tell her.
Yeah, there it is. The clip that I always reference when we talk about Kathy. I don't know why that's so important to you. It's important to all of the people that live in New York, basically, except for the rich elites, because they can afford to be away from it or afford to have 24-hour security. Kathy. Duh.
Why is crime so important to you and to other people?
People have been getting
checked out
shoved in
this-
the subway
We
tracks.
checked out this guy before.
There was a woman, a tourist, that got in the subway. People are getting stabbed in the subway.
Because people are getting murdered every day.
People are moving away. They're getting killed. They're leaving the state.
So my kids could grow up and not get killed in the streets.
They only don't care about crime because they're protected.
Shootings and stabbings and violence
Facts.
and that kind of stuff. So, and people that have young children especially. So, it's all about quality of life and just, be able to walk down the street and not fear for your safety.
Crime's important because people want to live their lives and not have to worry about defending themselves all the time, and it's getting worse and worse every day.
To protect our families, our children, our grandchildren. I mean, come on. This is like so moronic. But how do you even make that statement?
And it's just so funny during the debate when Lee Zeldin kept bringing up crime, she said, I don't know why that's so important to you, just like your shirt says. It's clown world, and we're living in it, and I think New York is one of the capitals of clown world.
We don't like you, Hochul, because you are a liar.
Okay.
You put signs up on my block and not one person on my block votes for you. So you are a cheat and a liar and we hate you.
Hold on, what did that thing say? It popped up there too quick.
You are a cheat and a liar and we hate you.
This post was fact-checked by Real American Patriots.
So you are a cheat and a liar and we hate you.
What does that say about her that she would even ask a question like that? You know, why does crime matter?
She's not fit for the office. I think she was totally defeated when she made that comment.
What does that say that she would say a statement like that? What does that say about her?
She's not interested in the people around her. She's just interested in her own self.
She's either oblivious or she's trying to work an angle on something.
Clueless. She has no idea what's going on. She is completely clueless, and I think she thinks that this is a shoo-in and that she's got this in the bag, and so she just doesn't have to try that hard.
Who's going to win? Who's going to win the election?
You know, I want Lee Zeldin to win more than anything right now. We need him. I'm still optimistic for Lee. I think he's got a chance, more than a puncher's chance, but I'm still nervous, man.
If you had to rate Kathy Hochul's charisma from 1 to...
That's realistic. I don't find that as a crazy statement. You can want Zeldin to win, but the truth of the matter is he's probably not. He has a great chance. He has a really, really great chance. But I mean, yeah, the odds are stacked against him. I mean, it's New York for one. Two, a lot of Republicans have left, right? I mean, they even talked about it. Some of these, I forgot who it was towards the beginning of the video, have talked about it, and we've heard about it. A lot of people have left New York, and that's typically going to be Republicans leaving. So that makes that even worse. You're losing people that way. So yeah, it's going to be an uphill battle. And, you know, I love how, you know, most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time, people on the right are realistic about things. When it comes to the left, that's definitely not the case. Obviously, we've checked out many clips. Now, I'm not saying everybody on the right is always 100% realistic on everything. That's not what I'm saying. Because we've seen some videos of some people on the right saying some wild things. But for the most part, people on the right are reasonable folks.
To 10.
But I'm still nervous, man.
If you had to rate Kathy Hochul's charisma from 1 to 10, what would you give her?
Minus 1.
What would you give her?
0, 0, 0, 0, 0.
Is she better or worse than Hillary Clinton?
They're both tied. Hillary Clinton, she's an asshole.
Is she worse than Hillary Clinton or better? What do you think?
Oh, gee, I don't know. I think they're cousins. I think they're neck and neck. Yeah. They're neck and neck, definitely.
I think Hillary might be more exciting than Kathy Hochul.
I actually agree. I think so.
So yeah. Not only are they in trouble in New York, but I've got a video from Florida that has now become a stronghold for the right. Let's check it out.
4 days to go now until the midterm elections. Steve Doocy, lucky guy, down in Hobie Sound, Florida, speaking to voters. Steve, good morning to you. Thanks for joining us. What are they telling you?
Well, Ashley, just like everybody else, they're saying that the prices are killing them because there are a lot of people here who are on fixed income, retired, right? Yeah. And everything costs more. I was just talking to a lady who said that they went out for dinner yesterday, another place, not Harry and the Natives, but they wound up having to buy the salad that normally comes with, the salad was an extra $1. Normally it came with it, but they got a shipment of lettuce and the shipment was $90 when it used to be like a third of that price. And I wouldn't say it's too bad, Ashley, but there's Santa. And I asked him about Christmas and I saw him drinking. So it's never good. And there's one other thing going on, and that is with people with discretionary income and the amount of money they've got in their pocket to spend, they're just more careful about it. Down here in Florida, you got to run your air conditioner pretty much all the time. But George sitting over here at the bar. George, let me ask you this. I asked earlier what sticker shock was for a lot of people. Lady sitting right over there said beer. And then when I walked over here, George said, what's really expensive these days?
The dating scene. To take a lady out, it's 3 times the cost that what it used to be. So you got to choose the girl you're with wisely.
My guy trying to get his Mac on. I ain't mad at you. Do your thing, brother. Do your
George,
thing.
do you go out a lot? It is Friday.
Not as much.
Okay. And is it financial?
Yeah, it's financial.
Okay. See? Look at that. Not only is inflation killing people across the country, but George can't date as much. So actually, it's tough all over.
We all get hurt. My guy George said, I can't take the ladies out no more. I ain't got no problem getting them. I just got a problem affording them. Gotta love George, man. Gotta love him. Gotta love him. Absolute truth, man. I mean, it's just all over the place, man. All over the place. This has to get corrected, because if it doesn't, we are in for a world of trouble. I mean, a world of trouble. I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole of where this could possibly end up, but I'm sure some of you guys have already watched some videos on it or thought about it. Yeah, it is not good. It is not a path that we want to go down, and this is the first step that we can take in the right direction. So make sure you get out and do your part. You know what that entails. Grab a friend, tell a friend, take a neighbor, provide a ride for somebody. You know, even if they don't even ask for the ride, just say, hey, I'll take you up there with me. Okay. You know, grab a neighbor. Yeah. Hey, let's go on up there right now. You know, let's go on up there. All right. Let's get this knocked out. Let's get this taken care of. Okay. Because yeah, it's important. It's important. But as always, y'all let me know what you thought about all of this in the comment section below. How are you guys feeling about midterms coming here soon? Are you guys pretty optimistic? Are you pessimistic? How you feeling about it? Do you think some of the races locally are going to sway your way? Talk to me. All right. Like, share, comment. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. Peace and love. I'm out.